What's going on, folks? Shawn Long here with Nintendo and it's time for the Nintendo Enthusiast Week in Review. Yes, I was absent last week. I apologize for that. Time constraints, personal issues, the show quality was kind of lacking, I thought. So I decided, I'm not going to do one this week, so sorry about that. But I'm going to make it up to you guys this week. We got a bunch of great news, and we're going to be doing a giveaway. What game are we going to give away? One of my personal favorite 3DS games. Resident Evil Revelations, still sealed, brand new copy, and it's the one with the misprint on the side label, so could be worth some money one day, I don't really know, but you should just play it anyways. So be sure to stick around till the end of the episode to learn how you can win this game, and without any further ado, let's jump into this past week's news.
In the latest Japanese sales reports for last week, WiiU Warriors made its long-awaited debut by selling roughly 70,000 copies in 2 days. More importantly, however, was the fact that the Wii U outsold the PS4 3-1 that week as well, which bodes well for Nintendo's positioning in Japan. Nintendo has had the highest selling handheld and console in Japan week in and week out, and although the Japanese market isn't as strong as it once was, it's still a very important market for Nintendo to dominate, which they have been doing quite well. In a recent interview with Ubisoft's CEO, they stated that Watch Dogs will be the last mature title for the Wii U for the foreseeable future from the company, and that Wii U owners are more into titles such as Just Dance. With the lack of any sort of footage or release date for Watch Dogs, it's kinda hard for the game to sell well, especially since it's been available on other platforms for quite a while. I did a rant video on this subject that you guys should definitely check out. Also, it was confirmed that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is skipping the Wii U this year as well, which came as a bit of a surprise to me personally. Wii U owners may be getting the shaft this year, but hopefully for fans of both companies, next year we will see these types of third-party games return to the console. In the meantime, be sure you guys check out games such as Bayonetta 2 and Devil's Third for your mature fixes.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is brought to you by NewWaveTraders.com. For all your retro gaming and toy needs, be sure to visit NewWaveTraders.com.
This week's Retro Game of the Week is a game I think is really cool, but not a lot of retro gamers are really talking about. RoboCop vs. Terminator on the Super Nintendo. I love RoboCop. I love Terminator. Put them together, you get a kick-ass game. You play as RoboCop trying to do all sorts of things with Skynet, destroying Terminators and whatnot, and it's a really fun game. It's based on the comic book series, which I've never read because I don't really get into comics, but the game itself is really fun. It's challenging, but once you find the hidden weapons, it gets a little bit easier. It's definitely a great game to pick up. It's not very rare, so I suggest you pick this one up and have some fun with it if you're a fan of RoboCop or even the Terminator.
Cubemen 2 is releasing on September 7th for the Wii U for just $7, and the game is doing what no third party has ever thought to do on the Wii U: cross-platform online play. Basically, Wii U owners will be able to battle PC, Mac, iOS, and Android users online. With a level creator mode and high levels of customization and some really cool graphics and gameplay, Cubemen 2 should be a game on every Wii U owner's radar, and at just $7 is a no-brainer to pick up. Gamescom 2014 just took place, and although Nintendo didn't hold a press conference during the event, the show floor was a huge selection of upcoming games for event goers to try out. Amazon.com reported that Wii U software pre-orders jumped after this event, more so than the PS4 and Xbox One pre-orders did, which is excellent news for Nintendo. WiiU Warriors saw an 11% jump just from this event, so it's good to see that people are really interested in Nintendo's upcoming WiiU Warriors game for the Wii U.
Alright folks, that's it for this week's episode. As always, be sure to like the video if you haven't already, leave a comment, subscribe to us if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Nintendo Network ID, and do what you gotta do. My Nintendo Network ID unfortunately has a full friends list right now, but be sure to follow me anyways because I'm posting, screenshots of games that are upcoming that I'm reviewing and whatnot. So there's gonna be lots of cool stuff and I'm gonna be on there a lot more. So, be sure to check it out. I read all your messages, I see all your friend requests. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be clearing some people out to try to get you guys on there. Now, enough babbling. You're probably wondering, how do I win Resident Evil Revelations for the 3DS? Simple. I'm gonna put a tweet in the description box below. Basically, make sure you follow me on Twitter, send out that tweet. It's gonna have a link to this video. It's gonna have me tagged in it, so I'll get it, and you'll be entered to win. I'll announce the winner next week, and hopefully you guys will check it out, and hopefully maybe you'll win. So, that's it for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next week for sure. Later!